From ancient samurai warriors to the neon-lit streets of Tokyo, Japan's journey is a tale of resilience, innovation, and unbreakable spirit. Join us as we unravel the epic history that shaped a global powerhouse. Welcome to TimeTrek, where we journey through the annals of history. Today, we're exploring the captivating story of Japan, a nation that rose from isolated islands to a beacon of innovation and resilience. From prehistoric roots to its explosive modern growth, Japan's history is a masterclass in adaptation and triumph. Imagine a land shaped by volcanoes, samurais, emperors, and tech revolutions. Buckle up as we trace how this archipelago became an economic giant, influencing the world in ways you might not expect. Let's dive in. Japan's story begins over 30,000 years ago during the Jomon period, where hunter-gatherers crafted intricate cord-marked pottery, living in harmony with nature. Fast forward to the Yayoi era, around 300 BCE, when rice farming and metal tools arrived from the Asian mainland, sparking population growth and early settlements. By the Kofun period, in the 3rd century CE, massive keyhole-shaped tombs dotted the landscape, symbolizing the rise of powerful clans and the Yamato state, the precursor to Imperial Japan. Shinto beliefs in kami spirits intertwined with daily life, while Buddhism's arrival in the 6th century from Korea brought art, writing, and philosophy, blending with native traditions. The Nara and Heian periods saw the first capitals flourish, with poetry, court intrigue, and the world's first novel, The Tale of Genji. This era laid the cultural foundations that define Japan today: elegance, spirituality, and innovation in isolation. As the 12th century dawned, power shifted from emperors to warlords. The Kamakura shogunate emerged, ruled by shoguns who commanded loyal samurai warriors, bound by Bushido, the code of honor, loyalty, and martial prowess. Epic battles like the Genpei War forged legends, while Mongol invasions in 1274 and 1281 were repelled by divine winds, or kamikaze. The Muromachi period brought Zen gardens and no theater, but civil wars ravaged the land during the Sengoku era, a time of warring states where daimyo lords vied for control. Enter Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu, the unifiers who ended the chaos. By 1603, the Tokugawa shogunate locked Japan in sakoku, isolation, for over 200 years, fostering peace, Edo's growth, modern Tokyo, and a unique culture of ukiyo-e art and kabuki plays. Yet, this seclusion sowed seeds for dramatic change. In 1853, American Commodore Perry's black ships forced open Japan's doors, ending isolation and exposing vulnerabilities. The Meiji Restoration of 1868 toppled the shogunate, restoring imperial rule under Emperor Meiji. Japan rapidly industrialized, adopting Western tech, building railroads, factories, and a modern army. By the early 20th century, victories in the Sino-Japanese and Russo-Japanese wars established Japan as an imperial power. But militarism led to expansionism, culminating in World War II. Pearl Harbor in 1941 drew the U.S. in, and atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 forced surrender. Post-war, under U.S. occupation, Japan demilitarized, embraced democracy, and focused on economic revival. The Japanese miracle of the 1950s and 80s saw explosive growth through exports like cars and electronics, transforming it into the world's second-largest economy by the 1990s. Today, Japan blends ancient traditions with cutting-edge tech. From bullet trains and robotics to anime and pop culture, it's a global influencer. Challenges like an aging population, natural disasters, think 2011's Tohoku earthquake, and economic stagnation in the lost decades tested resilience. But innovations in AI, renewable energy, and space exploration propel it forward. Culturally, cherry blossom festivals coexist with otaku conventions, while economic ties with Asia and the West strengthen. As Japan eyes the future, hosting Olympics, advancing sustainability, its growth story inspires, a nation that turns adversity into opportunity. What lies ahead? A continued evolution, balancing heritage with hypermodernity. From humble prehistoric beginnings to a thriving superpower, Japan's history is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. We've seen wars, wonders, and unbreakable spirit. Thanks for joining this TimeTrek adventure. If you loved this dive into Japan's growth, hit that like button, subscribe for more historical epics, and comment below. What's your favorite era of Japanese history? Share this video and turn on notifications. We've got timelines from ancient Rome to space exploration coming up. Until next time, keep trekking through time.